Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Allied Trading Group Academy. My name is Godspy Jakebe, and I am a Forex coach and I'm a live trader. I conduct classes like this online, which helps a lot of people in the trading industry. Now, what I do is I train people online and I also mentor people. I'm also a life coach. And to the glory of God, this academy has been in existence for some time. You'll probably be wondering, what are we doing for today? Let me share my screen with you. Today, I'll be looking at, which is the one, I'm sure everybody can see my screen. Today, I'll be looking at introduction to Forex trading. Or for day one, we look into introduction to Forex trading, exchange rates, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and sentimental analysis. Day two, which is tomorrow's class, and I beg everybody not to miss that class tomorrow. We look into pips, lots, leverage, platforms and charting softwares, types of traders, swing, day, position, scalp, technical analysis. Day three, we look into MetaTrader 4 and 5, Android and desktop version. How to use MetaTrader 4. I'll look into how to open trades using MetaTrader 4. Day 4, we'll have a theoretical analysis on support and resistance. We'll now talk about a practical analysis on support and resistance. That day, I will teach you how to pick trades using support and resistance. Day 5, we'll look into how to manage our trades, how to use my FS book, investing.com, Forex Factory, trading strategies that work. This is exactly what we'll be looking at. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this wonderful program. Day one, what's Forex? Forex is known as foreign exchange and is the largest financial market where currencies are bought, sold, and exchanged for one another. Unlike stock markets, it has no centralized exchange and transactions are performed over the counter, meaning that participants trade with one another through a worldwide network of banks, brokers, and other financial institutes. It is one of the most actively traded markets in the world, with an average daily trading volume of $5 trillion. Now, in the forex market, what is allocated to traders daily is $5 trillion in the forex market. And forex is actually traded 245. 245 meaning that it is traded from Mondays to Fridays. Now, what time zones are we looking at in Forex? We are looking at London, New York, Tokyo, Zurich, Frankfurt, Hong Kong, Singapore, Paris, and Sydney. Now, in this business, there are two things you can do. You can either buy or you sell. In the Forex market, you either buy or what? Or you sell. Now, what sections are we looking at? We are looking at, now let's talk about who trade Forex. The central banks are the first set of people that trade Forex. What are the examples of central bank or central banks here? European central banks. We have Bank of Canada, Bank of America, Bank of Japan. Then you have so many of them. These banks, they trade Forex. The subordinate banks are commercial banks and investment banks. We have the Eco Bank, Keystone Bank, Guarantee Trust Bank, Polaris, JP Morgan. All these banks, they trade Forex. Another body that you're also interested in this Forex thing is multinational corporations. These multinational corporations, what they do is they are the ones that they will tell you that Mr. Lagbaja, bring this set of money, will help you invest this money. Are you with me? Bring this set of money, will help you invest this money, and you get a certain percentage. Another body that trades forex is you and I. You and I, we actually trade forex, and we are also called the individual investors. The individual investors are called the retail traders. We are the retail traders in which we know that how much we have in the forex market compared to the central banks, and we trade all these things in the forex market. This is a flowchart that shows exactly how this business is being done. You can see that central banks, they are actually in the middle. Major banks or the subordinate banks are actually by the sides of the central banks. Market makers, who are the brokers, are the ones that are actually the middleman between the retail traders and the banks. It is the brokers that have connections with the bank. Then they now link it to us. How do we connect with the brokers? We connect with a platform called MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. This is actually an app or trading app at which we use to what? To connect. So the next one I'd like to look into is currency. Currency is a fiat that a country spends. I repeat, currency is a fiat that a country spends. And there are two types of currencies. And these currencies are base currency and what? And the quote currency. There are two types of currency. The currencies are base currency and the what? And the quote currency. So the base currency is more or less like the currency in which we have a fiat, and this fiat is actually the first currency you are seeing. A very good example of base currency is euro. If you look at my screen, you have euro USD. So the first one is called the base currency, while the last one is called the quote currency. Now the next one, which is GBP AUD, the first one is called the base currency, and the other one is called the quote currency. The base currency is the GBP. Are you with me? And the second one, AUD, is the quote currency. XAU USD. The first one, XAU, is the base currency, while USD is what? The quote currency. So that is that. Exchange rate. Exchange rate is the rate at which one country's currency, one currency is exchanged for another. It is also regarded as the value of one country's currency in relation to another. One believes that one currency will rise against another currency, we buy the strong currency and we sell the weak currency. Another reason why exchange rates move so fast may result to multi-billion-naira companies that need to convert large amounts of money into another currency. Now, exchange rate is just like this. Let's say we have something on my screen. Let's say I have an exchange rate like Euro AUD. Or Euro USD. So let's say Euro is 800. Please, everything I do tonight is basically on the base currency. In Forex, if this one, the Euro is increasing, the USD is coming down. So let's say USD is 400. I'm assuming these values are not the exact values. So it means that this value is 2.000. Now, let's say Euro increased by 100. That makes Euro 900. Let's say 900 to 400. That is 2.225. 5, sorry. Now, let's say euro has reduced to 700. That's 700. That's 700. 700 to 400. Zeros cancel zeros. So that's 1 point. Let's say this is 1.7500. So once this is, so it means that the euro has reduced to 700. So with that, it means that in this case, when euro increased, what do? You buy in the forex market. So when euro went down, you what? You sell. So in this case, so it means that this is how you can buy in the forex market, and this is how you can sell in the forex market. So let's proceed. The next one I'd like to talk about tonight is fundamental and technical analysis. Fundamental analysis is a way of looking at the forex market for analyzing economic, social, and political forces that may affect currency price. The idea behind this type of analysis is that the country's currency official output is currency strengthens. So if its currency strengthens, then it means that this is called a fundamental analysis. So now let's now take a look at what we are saying. For economic analysis or economic forces, this was exactly what happened earlier last year when we have Joe Biden and Trump. So that time, the market was highly affected. There was a dropping, some people's result account got dumped. Some people profited that same month. For instance, I'll very good example of who profited. That's why if you follow my training, I'll show you analysis of strategies that you can use to earn. Now, political forces or economic forces, that was for political forces. For economical forces, this was when we have coronavirus. Coronavirus period made a lot of money and people dropped in terms of financial strength. The next one I'd like to talk about is sentimental analysis, technical analysis, sorry. This is a type of analysis whereby a trader uses charts, drawing tools, lines to make analysis in the forex market. That's a very good example. Now, if you are always with this video, I will tell you the right strategies to use in which you make your money. Understand? So that is the analysis. For sentimental analysis, is the process in which a trader will speculate other people's analysis. What am I saying? If, for instance, I'm a big trader in forex market, and people get my news that USD will be going on a buy. Let's say somebody like Mr. Latif can probably say, yes, that's true. And the man will follow me and go on it back. That sometimes what some people do is they will go and check the charts. They will see who is going higher in the market. And they believe that this analysis is right. Obviously, they will enter. But me, I don't like this method. Because sometimes some people's analysis might not be so right. Last, thank you very much. I've come to the end of today's video. Please, I want to say something quickly. Forex is not safe, it's not a get rich quick scheme. So in other words, you have to be very patient and you must be very strategist too. I have a slogan. If somebody is patient and is not greedy, you make good money. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Please don't fail to come for tomorrow's class because it's a live practical. Good night. Bye.